Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all well. Today I have a massive collective haul. There's Sephora, there's Makeup Geek, there's lots of stuff. There's a lot of stuff in here. I've been collecting this stuff maybe for about a month and a half now. I started like in February and we're like the end of March now, and I thought that I would just do a collective haul rather than do like little hauls. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff. It's like filled to the top. I just keep adding things in there whenever I buy stuff. This is things that I've ordered online from different stores. And I recently went to Paris and they have a Sephora there, so there's things I brought in store as well. So yes, I'm gonna go and dig into this mess. So the first thing that I got, I can't actually open because mine is shattered so much, but it's the Mani MUA palette with Makeup Geek, and you guys can see mine is like shattered to pieces. Yeah, I've used this today on this look here. I will leave a link down below because this tutorial will go up before this haul. I love this palette. I need to find out a way how to get the shadows like to stick again and be whole. So if you guys know how to do that, then please let me know in the comments down below. Like, I absolutely love this palette, and I think that if it's still available now, you guys need to go and get it. It's beautiful, it's stunning. Yes. The next thing that I got was a Sephora Pearl mask. Now, I really love these Sephora masks. They're like a sheet and you just lay them over your face. They're really good when you travel. I brought some when I went to Thailand with me, and I brought some when I went to Paris recently just to put them on my face on the plane because my skin does get really dried out with planes. So I just picked up another one of these just to do like in the bath or something. The next thing I picked up is probably the thing that I'm most excited about, I think. I don't really remember anything else that's in there. This is the Violet Voss Pro Holy Grail palette. This palette is phenomenal. This palette is literally Sophie in a palette. Like, every single one of these shades is my type of shade, it's my type of colour, it's my type of tone. I absolutely love it. I'm going to be doing so many looks using this palette. The deep red is so gorgeous there. I just freaking love it. And that orange up there, oh yes, I'm really excited. The next thing I picked up is from Kat Von D. This is the Shade Light brush, which looks like this. I wanted to get this ever since it came out, but I've kind of put it on hold because I didn't know if I definitely really wanted it. And I've seen so many people just use it on YouTube and it just looks lovely, so I thought I would. And I really like it because it's so fluffy and bendy. It's not really stiff, so it would be great to contour with and to set my under eyes with. I have just started using a new brush to set my under eyes with, so I would like to see the comparison with this. And it comes in a cool little coffin case, so that's always a plus. The next thing I picked up is from BECCA, and this is the Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Topaz. So I have most of them. I have Pearl, Moonstone, Champagne Pop and Opal, and I really wanted to try Topaz because it's more of like a bronze shade, which would be really nice just to highlight in the summer with. And I just thought that it would just look dope as hell, basically. It's nice and gold and everything. And yeah, I really like the Shimmering Skin Perfectors. They're so pigmented and so beautiful. Just yes. The next thing I picked up was when I went in store into Sephora. This is the brand by Terry, and it's the Light Expert Click Brush Illuminating Flawless Foundation Brush. But it's not just a brush, there is actually a foundation in there. It looks like this, and you pop off a cap and you squirt the bottom and then things come out, as you can see, and then that's just the foundation. And it's a very sheer luminous foundation. There is quite a strong scent to it, which I'm really worried about with my skin, but I thought I would try it just for like an hour or two and just see how it goes. But I was really interested to see how this looks as a foundation. It doesn't look full coverage at all, maybe not even medium. It's very illuminating and very sheer, so I'm really excited to see how this works. The next thing I got is from Makeup Forever. We can't get Makeup Forever shipped to England from Sephora. I know that Debenhams now sell it, but it hasn't come to the Manchester stores yet. So I thought while I was in Paris, I will pick up some Makeup Forever things. And the first thing that I picked up was a mini mist and fix spray. I've seen a few people rave about this and say it's really good and long wearing, so I'm very excited to see how this works. The next thing I got was the Dior Nude Air Glowing Gardens Illuminating Powder, and this is from their new collection, the Gardens one, and this one's in the shade Glowing Nude 002. Such a big packaging box, and then inside you get, oh, it's just so gorgeous. You get like a little brush to apply it with, but I think that's like a really big brush to apply a highlighter with. I don't know. And then the packaging looks like this. It's just so cool. And then the highlight looks like that. And it's just like a nice rose gold, just a very nice typical Sophie highlight. I am interested in getting the Burberry highlight, the new ones that have come out, the gold one. I think I've added it to my bag in Sephora, I just haven't checked it out yet. So yeah, I'm really excited to see how this works and how the Burberry one works. The next thing I got was the Too Faced Glitter Glue Glitter Shadow Primer. I use a lot of glitter and a lot of pigments on my channel. As you guys can see today, I'm using a pigment, and this is meant to be like the most amazing one to use for glitters and pigments, and I just thought I would pick it up and just see what the hype is about. The next thing I got was my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, and I basically realised, I've been realising it for the past few weeks every time I've used my Armani Luminous Silk Foundation, that my foundation is really light, and I was always thinking, okay. So basically when I first got this foundation, I got the shade 7, but it was so red and just not my shade at all. And then I went back and I got the shade 7.5, and that matched me perfectly, especially with my tan. And then every time I bought it after that, I was getting the shade 6.5, not 7.5. And it's only been recently that I've realised my foundation looks a bit light when I use this. And I realised it's because I was using the wrong shade. So I went back and I picked up the shade 7.5. So I now have 1 bottle of my actual shade and 3 bottles of 6.5. It's fine because 6.5 still works and I'm not as tanned. But I finally have my actual shade. The next thing is from NARS. This is the Soft Velvet Loose Powder. And I got this because of Nikki Tutorials. And this is in the shade Snow. This is the lightest one that they do. You guys know that I love loose powders for setting my highlighted areas and my under eyes. I just think that they work best for me. So when I heard that Nikki uses one like this, I was like, oh, okay. And I decided to get the lightest one because I like a bright highlight underneath. So yeah, this is the NARS Soft Velvet Loose Powder in the shade Snow. The next thing that I picked up is sort of like a repurchase. This is the BECCA Aqua Luminous Perfecting Foundation in the shade Medium. I originally picked up the shade Tan, and when I got it, it was just a bit too dark for me. So now I've picked up the shade Medium. I have swatched this one and it looks like it suits me much better. So I will be using this in the tutorial very soon just to see how it works. But yeah, so I have my shade now. The next thing that I picked up is a backup of my Makeup Forever Step 1 Smoothing Primer. The next thing I picked up is the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. And it just looks like this. And inside it is gorgeous. I absolutely love this shade here. I think this is a stunning palette. Oh my god, it smells like chocolate so bad. Oh my god. You can do so many different types of looks with it, and I love it. I know that a drugstore brand, I think it's, is it Love Makeup or something like that? Do like a dupe to it that is like identical. So I am thinking to buy that and then do a comparison. If you guys want that, let me know. Yeah, I'm really excited to see this and how this works. The next thing I picked up is from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and this is the Glow Kit in That Glow. And I thought that I would only buy one and just see how I like it, and I decided to go for like the goldeny one more. And yeah, I'm excited to see how this, I haven't used it, I haven't even swatched it, so I'm excited to see if this is any good. The next thing that I got is from Kat Von D, and this is the Immortal Lash Mascara. I don't know why, but I'm on a kick to find a new mascara, and I thought that I would try out this one as well because I really do love her products and her brand. The next thing I got is also like a repurchase. This is the Tarte Water Foundation in the shade Medium Tan Sand. You guys know from my Tarte tutorial, I brought the shade Deep Honey and it's just not my shade at all. I have since sold it, and now this is my actual shade. The next thing I got is from Giorgio Armani, and this is the Maestro Glow in the shade 6.5. And this is just sort of like an illuminator that you mix in with your foundations, and I'm really excited to use this because I love to be dewy, I love to be glowy, I love that kind of stuff. The next thing I got is from NARS, and this is the Duo eyeshadow in the shade Isodol, I think. It's just a very nice coppery gold bronzy shade in the eyeshadows, and I think these two are stunning together to do with like a nice dewy look. Like, yes. The next thing that I picked up from Makeup Forever is one of their Ultra HD concealers. I've been so excited to try these. I know that they sell them on Debenhams website, but I just didn't know what shade I was, so I wanted to wait until I could swatch it. I have the shade Y21, and I also picked up another one in a different shade, and this is Y31. The next thing I got is from NARS. This is the Radiant Creamy Concealer, and I have the shade Chantilly, which I think is the lightest one that they do. And again, this is just because I like a really bright under eye. I thought I would try the most lightest one because I do have Custard, which it's brightening, but it's not too brightening for me. I want something a bit more brighter. I then got an Amuse Bouche lipstick from Bite Beauty. This is in the shade Fig, and it just looks like this, and it just looks like that, which is, you know, the typical nude. But this is more like, it looks a bit like, it looks nude in here, but on my hand it looks quite pink. So I'm excited to see how that actually looks on the lips. I then got a highlighter from Marc Jacobs. This is just like an eyeliner, and this is in the shade Black here, which I assume is just black. And then it just looks like this. I love the packaging. It's like silver and oh wow, that was so creamy. It's very pigmented as well. I get worried about creamy eyeliners because I feel like they may not stay in the waterline as much, but I'm excited to see how this one works. I then picked up a Marc Jacobs lip cream in the shade 228 Infamous, and its packaging is just the bomb. And this is more of like a muted Sophie Nude alert. I then got a Marc Jacobs fine liner. I think I got this for free. I'm pretty sure I got this for free, like as one of my samples or something. And this is just another liner, but this one's a lot more thinner than the other. But yeah, I think I got this for free because this is quite small. So I'm going to assume that that was one of my samples. The next thing I've got from NARS is another concealer. This is a stick concealer, and I have the shade Cafe. And again, this is just like a wind up one. You guys know I like my stick contours. I did get this to contour with because I really like how pigmented and creamy it was, so I thought it'd be great to contour with as well. And then got one of the Kat Von D Lock-It color correcting eyeshadow primers. I'm not really an eyeshadow primer girl, but I thought I would try it. I have the shade Light just because I like to put it on to brighten my shadows as well, and that's it there. This is just kind of like Max Painterly and Soft Ochre, but just as like a crayon form. And then I picked up another Marc Jacobs Twinkle Pop eye stick. So this is just like an eyeliner, and this is in the shade Vulva. Oh, and this is like a crayony thing. I remember now. This is like an eyeshadow base maybe, but look how pigmented and stunning it is. It's so creamy and so pigmented, honest to God. Yeah, this is in the shade Vulva, and the packaging looks like super cool. It's like a pencil at the top. I like that. I then got another Bite Beauty lipstick as well. This one is in the shade Souffle, which just looks like a more baby pink neon-y. Reminds me like a little bit of Saint Germain by MAC. Just a little bit of it. I then picked up some shadows from Makeup Forever whilst I was in Paris. This one is the shade D712. This is like a rosy gold kind of shadow. I kind of bought similar shadows because I'm really into those type of shadows right now. Then I got the shade D750. This is more of like a corally shade. They're all very shimmery as well. Then I got the shade ME612, and this one's more of like a copper bronzy shade. Then I picked up the shade I662. This one again is more like a gold. They're all shimmery, like they're all very similar to one another, but I thought that they were really pretty, so. And then the final shade I got from them is in the shade I834, and this is just like a lovely, lovely purple shade. It's a deep purple shade. It's gorgeous. It's matte. It's stunning. I love this. The next thing I got is from Bite Beauty. I think this was like another freebie because this is really small, and this is in the shade Radish. So that's it there. This is definitely a sample. Y'all can't test me like that. And it just looks like this. I don't really want to swatch it because I don't want to waste what little bit I have. And that's it there. It's a very, very gorgeous pinky purple shade. Then I picked up a NARS Dual Intensity eyeshadow, and this one is in the shade, oh my god, what shade is this? This is in the shade Pacific? I don't know what that says, I'm sorry, I apologize. And this reminds me a lot of like MAC's Blue Brown pigment, Makeup Geek's Insomnia. It's kind of like that dual tone going on. Freaking amazingly gorgeous. So stunning, so stunning. Then I picked up another Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade Georgie Girl, and this one's more of like a muted baby pink. I don't know why I got so many pinks. Obviously I was just feeling pink that day. And then the final thing I got, yes, we're at the end guys, is a Kat Von D Studded Kiss lipstick in the shade Lovecraft. I accidentally picked up 2 of these, but I gave my other one to Rose, and it just looks like that. The packaging is life, and it's like a deep brown. Oh, it's a matte, and it's this one here, and it's just like the absolute typical Sophie nude. Honest to God, that's my nude. Purple, mauvey, gorgeousness. So that is everything that I picked up in my collective haul. Like I said, I know there is a lot of things. I just went on a bit of a splurge for the past month and a half. If you guys prefer like bigger collective hauls rather than small hauls, then please let me know in the comments down below. As always, if there's anything that you want to see in a tutorial, then please let me know in the comments down below as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up like that. Just go and I'll be like, yes. And don't forget to comment, share and subscribe to my channel. And until next time guys, I will see you guys very soon. Bye.